Hello and very good day to everyone. Today we will do our pet assignment and this is our group members.
This is the question given for 1A. This is the answer for 1A 1 Roman. The question asks us to construct an approximate 90% confidence interval for the population mean. The question given is a small sample which consists 20 students and the variance is unknown. First step, we need to find the mean, which is x bar. X bar is equal to 10.86. As we all know, the question is a small sample. We need to use formula P negative T alpha over 2 n minus 1 less than T alpha over 2 n minus 1 equal to 1 minus alpha. Since the question asks to construct, there are 6 steps as shown in the video. Next, since the question asks to find 90% confidence interval, we need to find the value of alpha. The formula to find the value of alpha is 1 minus alpha equal to 0.9. When we get the value of alpha, we need to enter the value in the equation that we get just now. After that, calculate the value of mean. Lastly, we will get the range of mean, which is 10.61643182 and 11.10356818. Next, this is the answer for question 1A2 Roman. The question asks that the interval obtained in 1 Roman support the claim that the time taken to run for a student in a race is 10.9 seconds. The answer is yes. It is because since the time taken to run 100 meters for a student in a race is 10.93 seconds, is between the range in 1 Roman. Next, this is the question for 1B. From the question 1B 1 Roman, we can get n1 equal to 35, x bar 1 equal to 12.5, and standard deviation 1 is 1.5. And n2 equal to 44, x bar 2 is 15.8 and standard deviation 2 is 1.03. The question asks us to find 90% confidence interval for the difference between their two towns. Since we know that this question is a large sample and the standard deviation is known, we can use the formula to find the 90% confidence interval. The formula is x bar 1 minus x bar 2 plus minus z alpha over 2 multiply with square root standard deviation 1 over n1 plus standard deviation 2 over n2. Next, enter all the value needs in the equation and we will get the answer. Thus, the confidence interval is between negative 3.8827 and negative 2.7173. Next, this is the answer for question 1B2 Roman. The question asks us to conclude that the price of a large cup of coffee has no difference between the two towns. The answer is as the confidence interval in 1 Roman not include 0. Thus, we can conclude that the price of a large cup of coffee has difference between two towns.
This is the question for 2A. This is the answer for question 2A1. The question asks to determine point estimators for the population mean and the population variance of type of flower. The population mean equal to x bar. Formula of x bar is summation of x divided by n and we will get the answer 5.65. The population of variance we will get 1.7006. This is the answer for question 2A1. The question asks to construct 98% confidence interval on the population standard deviation. Since we know that the mean for this question is unknown, we will use formula p chi-square 1 minus alpha over 2 and minus 1 less than chi-square and minus alpha less than chi-square alpha over 2 and minus 1 equal to 1 minus alpha. There are 4 steps. Next, we need to enter all the value in the equation we get just now. Then, calculate the value and we will get the answer for the standard deviation is between 0.8404, 809321 and 2.707 for 29115.
Okay, next we move to question 2b, which is divided into two parts, 1 Roman and 2 Roman. As we can see at the question, the following test scores of a statistic course were recorded from a sample of 11 students from Class A and Class B in University AA. Assume that the population of the test scores of statistics are approximately normally distributed. First, they ask us to find a 90% confidence interval for the ratio of the variance, and second, based on the interval obtained in 1 Roman, can we conclude that the variance are equal? So, the answer for question 2b 1 Roman, first, we must find the sample mean and sample variance for each class. Sample mean for class A is 73.5455 and simple mean for class B is 71.4545. Simple variance for class A is 137.6727 and simple variance for class B is 217.2727. After we get the simple means and simple variance values, we can find the alpha, which the value of alpha is 0.1 and alpha divided by 2 is 0.05. Next, we can see the value of F, which we can see at the F distribution table. For F, 0.05, 10, 10 is 2.98. So, after we get all the values, we can put it all in the formula to find the confidence interval for the ratio of the variance. So, the formula is 1 divided by 2.98 times with the value of simple variance for class A divided by simple variance of class B less than variance A divided by variance B less than 2.98 times value of simple variance for class A and divided by simple variance of class B. So the final answer we can see here, we get 0.212631083 less than variance A divided by variance B less than 1.888249.069. So this is how we want to find the 90% confidence interval for the ratio of the variance. Next, we move to the final answer or the last answer for this assignment, which is based on the interval obtained in 1 Roman, can we conclude that the variance are equal? So, our answer is we can conclude that the variance is equal because value of 1 included in the interval. So, we just finished our presentation of this assignment, which is 2 big question and 4 sub question. And that's all from us. Thank you.